This morning, we are catching up with one of Hollywood's hottest young actors. In 2016, Jharrel Jerome made his big screen debut in the Oscar-winning film Moonlight.
Then just 3 years later, he won an Emmy. He won an Emmy for that role that he played in the critically acclaimed series When They See Us.
Well, now he stars alongside Jennifer Lopez in a new movie that's based on a true story. It's called Unstoppable. Jharrel plays a college wrestler named Anthony Robles, born with only one leg, but he was determined to become a national champion. Take a look.
If I don't win, if I come in second, for the rest of my life, I'll be telling everybody that I came this close. And they'll listen. They'll smile. But for the rest of my life, everyone will just feel a bit sorry for me. But Coach, if I win, having one leg won't be the most important thing about me.
Damn, come on.
You like sucked us all right.
We're just hanging on each word.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I know.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to have you here.
I'm so happy
So
to be here.
you're particular with the roles you take on, right?
very.
But this one seems, I mean, really, really challenging. It's a true story.
Yeah.
Anthony, you know, was still, you could still use him as a resource to figure out how to play this role.
Absolutely.
He's a wrestler, and he was born with one leg.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of stuff to take on.
Yeah, a lot
Why
of
did you
pieces.
choose to do it?
Because of all of that, honestly. You know, I love a challenge. For me, as an actor, I love the work that sort of stretches me and teaches me new things, kind of alters my mindset, my perspective a bit. So when I got the role, not only did I know I was going to have to get in the gym a whole lot and sort of change my physique, but I knew that I was going to have to build a sort of mental fortitude to even portray him, half of him, you know? And so I just felt like that would teach me something. I just, as a growing man, as an actor, and it sure did. You know, I got cast in this 5 years ago, 2019.
Wow.
So it's been a long time coming. COVID stopped us, the writer's strike stopped us, but we are unstoppable. So we kept it going, yeah.
I mean, your brother's a wrestler. I've never wrestled, but I've got friends who grew up wrestling. That's not something you learn overnight.
Oh, no.
So, I mean, were you an athlete growing up? How did you even begin to prepare for something like
I
this?
play sports a little bit,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
but then I stopped somewhere at 5'8" and decided to get into theater at some point. But yeah, wrestling, collegiate wrestling especially, it's a beast. It's a whole different world. But the best part is Anthony himself trained me for 8 months. We did 5 days a week on the mat, 2 hours a day on the mat, and went from, you know, learning the basics, the fundamentals of it all, and then the choreography, because we had to choreograph it, you know.
So you worked with him, with Anthony, and you learned the physicality and all that.
Yes,
but
sir.
what did you learn from him, you know, beyond that?
I mean, this is a man, you know, he was born with one leg, so this is a man who's faced adversity since he was born in every capacity of his life, in every situation. And what he's done with that sort of challenge is he's bottled it up, he's taken it, and he's used it to become resilient and to move with a sort of militant mindset, whether it's getting in the gym or getting on the mat and becoming the best at what I do. He didn't take it and turn it into bitterness or insecurity even. He took it into confidence. And the people around him, he's like a beacon of light for them. And I just hope to be half of that in my life, you know, as a person. I haven't faced half the challenges he's faced. And so I've just learned so much about that sort of. It's not about what I don't have. It's about what I have and how I can offer that to the world. And I thought that was amazing about him.
It seems like, you know, in the movie, Anthony is very close with his mom, who's played by Jennifer Lopez.
Yes,
You're very close with your mom. How did you kind of relate to each other in that way?
Jen and I?
No, with Anthony and the relationship you each have with your mom.
I mean, we're both proud mama's boys, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? We're very close to our moms. Both of our mothers had us at young ages. So I think, you know, when you have a mom who has you at a young age, there's a sort of different relationship that's there, you know, a different understanding. And so he had that with his mom. I had that with mine. And so,
His mom.
you know. His mom? Oh, you got mom on there. That's Mama Bear. That's Mama Bear.
We were just talking before we started the segment. I mean, Moonlight, sort of when we came to know you, sort of really my favorite movie studio, A24, you sort of helped put those guys on the map in Moonlight. And then you won an Emmy a few years after that. And I read recently that despite that, you still had some imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I'm from the Bronx, you know. At the end of the day, I can't look left or right and see somebody who looks like me who's here as well. And so I gotta look in the mirror and say, it's you, and it feels weird. And so until I'm joined with the community of us, and there's 10 of us, 15 of us, it's gonna feel a little weird, you know. But I have my feet on the ground. I'm talking on the Today Show.
There you go. There you go.
I feel great. I feel great.
Yeah. Good. You should.
And I'm understanding. I'm appreciating the accolades now, and just the comments, and I think slowly but surely I will accept it, but I think hopefully I always have imposter syndrome. I don't mind. It keeps me on my toes.
Right.
As our friend Chanel,
Exactly.
As our friend Chanel likes to say, receive it.
Yes.
Okay. Receive it.
Jharrel, you're so great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys so much. This was great.
And you guys can catch Unstoppable. It's streaming now on Prime Video.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.